So, what all topics did we learn in the last class? Reina, from the first chapter. First chapter.
Self,
Self is second. First, introduction to home science.
home science, like what is home science and all.
Ah, yes, right.
Like your home science is the art of economic,
Yeah, right. It's okay, Reina. Right.
like economic integration. That's right.
Home science is an art of managing the available resources so that you get maximum satisfaction. Okay. And then, Reina, one more definition, simple definition.
Family science or human ecology.
It's another name for home science. Okay. And Sana, which was the first home science college? First home science college.
Lady Irving College.
Sorry?
Lady Irving College.
Lady Irving College. Very good. And then, give an importance, any one importance of home science.
For promoting the education of women
Louder,
and
please,
to
Sana.
reduce the
It's not audible. Louder.
reduce the social and social
That's an
and
aim of first home science college, right? I ask you about the importance of home science for both genders.
to improve the knowledge, women empowerment.
Yeah, women empowerment. Then we know how to manage the resources, right? I
Yes,
think the
ma'am.
network is really poor. I can't hear Sana. Okay, fine. Then Reina, list the areas of home science. Just give the name, the 5 areas.
Communication,
Okay, Reina, come on.
food and nutrition,
Food and nutrition, very good.
fashion and textiles,
Clothing and textile, both are correct. No problem. Then my post graduation is in
child development,
very good. And then child development or human development, both are same. Okay. Then Sana, please help. 2 more.
Communication and extension.
Communication and extension. Reina, note. Communication and extension. Then one more.
Then resource management.
Resource management. Okay. So these are the 5 areas of home science. And then we enter into the second chapter, that is understanding the self. Which are the 2 type of self, Sana? 2 categories of self.
Personal self.
Sana, please repeat.
Personal self.
Yeah, personal self and
Social self.
did you say social self?
No. Public self.
I can't hear, Sana. Louder, please.
Public self.
Self are of mainly 2 types. That is social self and personal self. Okay. Personal self and social self. Okay. Is it clear? Personal self means something that is related to a particular person or an individual. Social means we compare ourselves with the others. That is social. Is it clear? Okay. Then Reina, what is identity? Identity. What are the 2 types of identity?
personal identity and social
Social identity. Can you please give an example for personal identity? Personal.
Our name,
Yeah, our name, right?
the way I'm from,
Sorry.
like
Our talents, our skills.
skills.
All these are related to ourselves, right? So that is a personal self. And give an example for social identity. Social. It's very important, okay? Social
Like
identity.
social identity means we are like I'm Indian.
Yeah, I'm an Indian. Very good. Give another example, Sana.
I'm a Malayali.
Yeah, I'm a Malayali. So you compare yourself with the peoples in Kerala, right? Is it good? Good. Good. Then, what are the stages of human life? Sana, look here. Stages of human life. Four stages.
Infancy, early childhood,
Early childhood. Before that,
infancy,
infancy. Very good. Infancy. Then
early childhood,
early
then
childhood.
middle childhood,
Middle childhood. Then your age, your
uh,
period.
adolescence,
Adolescence. Okay, fine.
um,
So adolescent is a period from which age to which age, Reina?
13, like 12 to
12 to
8, 90,
8,
18,
huh?
18.
18. Good, very good. Then give one development in infancy. Just one development, Reina. Meghna is escaped, right, from this questions. We will ask questions to Meghna next class. Don't worry. We will shoot the questions. Reina, look here.
Self,
Any one development in infancy. If you show the pictures to them,
they'll start recognizing.
yeah, they start recognizing their self images, the photographs, all that things. Okay. Sana, what about early childhood? Any one characteristic? Anyone?
they um, they begin to comparison,
Sorry, Raina. Can you please? Sorry, sorry, Sana. Can you please repeat?
comparison,
There is
self,
no comparison there. In early childhood, there is no comparison. When we come to middle childhood, there is comparison. Don't get confused, okay? In infancy, they begin to recognize the self-image, as Reina says. And Sana, for early childhood, there is no comparison. And in middle childhood, they begin to compare themselves with others. Okay, is it clear? Then what about adolescence? Sana, adolescence. Anyone? Think. Any one point. Just give a minute.
uh, we become self-aware of ourselves.
We become
uh, like we become noticeable. We think that we are noticeable.
we think that
We are noticeable, that everyone notices us.
Sana, it's not audible. Raina, can you hear her?
Ma'am, she is getting stuck. Like stuck.
Okay. Sana, can you please repeat? Just go one more time.
Ma'am, we think everyone notices us.
Everyone notices it. That stage is known as being on stage, like right? Being on stage. Okay. Everyone is noticing, so we are more conscious about our physical look. Okay. Then, um, then we what are the four changes or the factors that influencing our identity? Our identity is influenced by certain factors, right? What are they? The chapter 3, 4, 5, and 6 is about that. Just the heading. Go through that heading. Chapter 3 is Sana, go through the textbooks. Chapter 3, 4, 5, and 6. Just read the headings.
Understanding oneself.
Sana, repeat.
Understanding oneself.
That is the chapter name, second chapter. Okay. Take the page number 18.
Identity formation, emotional changes. Emotional changes.
Sorry, Rena.
Emotional changes.
Yeah, very good. Emotional changes that affect our identity formation, and then
Cognitive
very good,
development.
Reina. Cognitive. Then try. Sana, try.
Sexual
Two more.
development.
Socio-cultural changes. Then
Then biological changes.
biological changes. So the 4 factors that affecting our identity is biological and physical changes, emotional changes, socio-cultural changes, and then cognitive changes. Okay. Sana, please repeat the 4 factors.
Socio-cultural changes.
Socio-cultural,
Cognitive changes.
cognitive changes,
Biological changes.
biological changes,
Emotional changes.
emotional changes. Very good. Reina, what is growth spurt?
The time when we grow. Okay. Taller.
Hmm?
Taller.
Hmm.
Taller. Tall.
Sana, do you know what is growth spurt?
The time of rapid increase of height and
Very
weight.
good. Rapid increase. Reina, what is rapid increase in our height and weight? Okay. Don't forget the symbol. Then internal development. What are the internal organs that develop during adolescence? Reina, let's see. Internal development. Which all organs are developed during the adolescence? Some internal organs. Two one organs start with letter L.
Large.
Hmm?
Large intestine.
Organs. Two organs that start with L. Just think, what are the organs do you have? Think about your organs starting with L. Think stomach, intestine, just like us. Starting with L.
Large intestine.
Then, so
Small
your
intestine.
intestines are developing. Then
Stomach.
L. Starting
L.
with L.
Liver.
Liver. Then one more. Very good, Reina. Look, your memory is working.
Kidney.
L. Sana, what is it? Liver and
Stomach.
Reina, what is it?
Lungs.
Lungs. Very good. So liver, lungs, all these are developed during adolescence. Okay, don't forget. And then your stomach gets developed, stomachs become longer. Okay, which is a gland that secrete the hormones to your bloodstream. Sana, which hormone that which gland that secrete hormones to your bloodstream?
Endocrine glands.
Endocrine gland. Reina, what is the function of endocrine gland?
They produce hormones.
They produce hormones. Very good. The fast answer. Okay. Then Sana, what is menarche, and Reina, what is menopause? Sana, first. Menarche.
Menarche is the flow of menstruation.
Sorry.
First flow.
First menstruation. Okay. Then Reina.
Menopause is like when the menstruation or the menstruation stops at one age,
Very
like
good.
kind of 50.
Almost the 50 or 51. The average age is 51. Then Sana, what is motor development?
The development of motor.
Sana, 2 types of motor development. Your hobbies. Think about your hobbies. So you need. Reina is smiling. Reina, give answer. Hello.
Drawing.
Drawing. So you
Right.
need, for drawing, you need which motor?
Finger.
Finger. So that is known as
Fine motor developments.
fine motor development. Very good. And about larger muscles like walking, running, for that you need gross motor development.
Gross
Okay.
motor development.
So during this adolescence, the boys gain more strength. So that is known as the muscle power. Okay. So what is muscle power? They gain more strength during adolescence than girls. That is called as muscle power. And then what is early and late maturers? Volunteer yourself. Volunteer. What is early and late matures?
Early matures, they become like first menarche at the age of 8 to
Before 8. Okay.
before
Good.
8.
And then late?
Late menarche means after the age of kind of 15, after age 15 or
So okay, Raina. So in the case of girls, before 8 is the early maturers, and before 13 is late maturers. In the case of girls, okay, before 8 and after 13, okay. And Sana, late maturers. What is late maturers? Late. Which age? In the case of boys and girls.
Late mature. In the girls before 8.
Yeah. So in boys,
Then-
add one more.
so in boys before
One more.
before
8 plus 1.
14. 9.
9. So
Nine.
in the case of girls, it is before 8. And in the girls, sorry, in the case of boys, it is before 9. Okay, that is early maturers. Then what about late? Late maturers. Those who mature late is called as late maturers. The age.
For girls,
What about their age? Can I repeat?
for girls it is 13, 14.
For girls, it is after
After
13, and boys, again add 1 after 14. Okay.
after 14.
Before 8 and before 9, that is early maturers. After 13 and after 14, that is late maturers. Okay. I hope the portions are clear. Any doubts? Did you go through the notes that I sent? Raina, be honest. Sana,
One chapter I read them.
one chapter. Okay. What about Raina? Did you go through it?
I was doing my project.
Louder, please. Raina, louder.
That day you send the notes, no, I was doing my project. I forgot about
I
the
can't
notes.
hear Raina. Louder, please.
The day you send the notes, no,
Yeah.
that I was doing my project. I forgot. Today,
Fine, fine. Okay. So for your examination, you have the first 3 chapters. So learn properly.
first chapter, the home science from on that.
The chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. You have 3 chapters for the examination.
MCQ. Is it MCQ? Like
10 marks, 1 mark question. 1 mark questions. Okay. 10 into 1, 1 mark questions. 2 2-mark questions, and 2 3-mark questions. Okay. Fill in the blanks will be there. Some choose the correct answers will be there, and some 1-word questions. Then 2-mark and 3-mark questions will be there. Okay. You have to complete the exam within 30 minutes. So just write only the points. Okay. I need the main points. So write accordingly. Don't waste time. So let's move on to the next one. Take the page number 22. Please wait. Is the screen visible, Raina? Raina?
Ma'am.
Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. So, we all know that we all are different, right? We all are unique in some characteristics. We have some differences. What make these differences? What are the reasons for these differences? Mainly, there are two reasons. Note it down. That is heredity and environment. The two reasons for your individual differences. We all are unique. So, what is the main reason for this uniqueness? One is heredity and other is environment. Then, what do you mean by heredity? Heredity, I told in the last class, heredity is the passing of the traits. Traits means the characteristics like our eye color, our height. Okay, so the passing of these traits from one generation to another generation is called as heredity. Is it clear? So what is heredity, Raina?
The passing of the traits from one generation to another.
Okay, so our human body is made up of what? Our human body is made up of cells. Okay.
Cells.
These cells are the building blocks of human body. Using these cells, our body is built up. Okay. So our human body is made up of cells, and each cell in our human body contains nearly 25,000 to 30,000 of genes. Okay. So our human body is made up of different cells, and inside each cells we have 25,000 to 35,000 of genes. Okay, these genes are the main reasons for the differences. Okay, for an example, if both of your parents have brown eyes, okay, both of your parents have brown eyes, you might inherit the characteristics of brown eyes, right? Or if both of our parents is very short, you might inherit the characteristics of shortness. That is heredity. Is it clear? Sana, give an example for heredity, just like as eye color. If your with your example, okay, with your parents, compare it with your
height.
sorry,
Height.
height. So your parents have
my father is tall.
father is tall.
The mother is small.
Sorry, mother is short.
Small.
Okay.
Sure.
So you inherit whose
Mother.
character? You inherit your mother's character or your father's? Mother's,
Mother's
right?
character.
Okay. Then what about Reina? Any characteristics you find similar in your parents and you?
My behavior and
Your height, color,
Height.
shape of your face, right?
yeah,
Similar to your father or mother?
mother.
Mother. So both of you have inherit the characteristics from mother. Okay. Then, so heredity that causes our individual differences. Our hair color, our eye color, our structure of hair, all these are from our parents that passes from the genes that makes the differences. Then is environment. So the first is heredity and the second one is environment. What do you mean by environment? The surrounding. The surrounding factors of us is called as environment. What are the factors we have as environment? We have a family, school, peer group, socio-economic status, neighbors, community, world. All these belongs environment. Okay. Heredity means it is from genes or from your parents, the transferring of traits from one generation to another. And in the case of environment, the surrounding factors around you, that is family, school, peers, socio-economic status, and then community and neighborhood. Okay. So, Sana, what is heredity?
character traits which we get from our father or
Sorry,
mother,
Sana, louder.
from one generation to another generation.
Yeah, the passing of traits from one generation to other. For example, if both of our parents are short or they have the brown eyes, we might inherit the characteristics from our parents. That is called as heredity. Then environment, the surrounding characteristics. The surrounding, what around us is called as environment. That is family, school, peers, socioeconomic status and all. Okay, so um, just take the page number 23. Take the textbooks. Page number 23. Sana, read the first one, family environment. The first paragraph.
Cooperation of parents, relationship with parents, siblings, relationship between other family members constitute the environment of a
Sana,
family.
please louder. Louder.
In a family, the early concepts of the child are formed. The child learns and acquires behavior patterns, emotional patterns, social traits, etc. from the family itself. These traits make the personality of the child. Family encourages the child and provides him the opportunities to develop his potential. The child gets hereditary traits as well as congenial environment to develop these traits in the family only. It also counts for the individual difference because every family provides different kind of environment to the child to develop himself.
So every family provides the different opportunities to the child. Okay, the family is our first school, right? In family, we learn about the basic characteristics, how the personality develops, our personality, our emotions, all these simple matters we learn from the family, the basic rules that we learn from the family. But the family, different families provide different opportunities. The family provides Sana is entirely different from the Reina's family that provide. Okay, the food, the money, the education, the school, everything is entirely different from others. That is school. And the family environment means it is not only with your parents, okay, relationship with your siblings, relationship with your grandparents. If you are in a joint family, the relationship with your aunt, uncle, all these belongs a family. Okay, so the personality, the development of personality is begins from where, Sana? The personalities begins from the
Family.
first school, that is family. Then about school. Reina, go through the school one. Second paragraph.
School also influences the development of the child. The school environment, teachers, curriculum, the opportunities
Opportunities.
provided by the school to develop potentials play an important role in the personality development of the child. Different children get different personality because of the schools where they study. Some schools stress on academics and some on other curricular activities
Curricular.
also. Some provide opportunities to all students. Some schools give preferential treatment to
Differential treatment.
intelligent students. They all can create individual difference in their personality.
So different children get different opportunities, right? According to the school, the different children get different opportunities. Some schools that provide academics more. And in the case of some schools, they provide more extracurricular activities. They give importance to kalolsavams like dance, song. Okay, some schools provide more importance to extracurricular activities, and some give more importance to academics. Actually, we need the both ones. Okay, we need the academics. We need academics as well as the co-curricular activities. Then only our personality develops in a correct manner. Okay, the development takes place in the correct manner when the school provides both academics and curricular activities. Okay, so then what about peer group? Next one. So we learned about heredity. That is, heredity is the passing of traits from one generation to other. I hope the portion is clear. Right, Sana? The portion is clear, heredity. And then we move on to the environment. So in environment, we learned about family and school. The family means the relationship with your parents, relationship with your siblings, grandparents, all these comprises the family environment. It is a basic school. We learn the personalities and all. And next about school. If the parents provide different schools, they get different opportunities. Some excel in academics, some excel in extracurricular activities. So we need both to develop properly. Is it clear? Yes. Okay. Then, Reina,
Yes, ma'am.
what is growth spurt?
The rapid growth in weight and height and weight.
The rapid increase of height and weight is
Weight.
called as growth spurt. And what is motor development, Sana? Two types of motor development.
Fine motor development and
Fine
gross motor
motor
development.
and gross motor development. Can you please give an example for fine motor and a gross motor? I think she lost her connection. Sana, please try. Give an example for fine motor.
Fine motor development means the development of fingers.
Development of fine muscles is called as fine motor development. For example, we need our fine muscles to write. Okay, the muscles of our fingers is called as fine motor development. And what about gross motor, Reina?
Motor means like
Sorry, louder please.
gross motor skills means like running, jumping,
Yeah, for
walking.
that we need the development of our larger muscles, right?
Larger.
The development of larger muscles is called as gross motor development. Examples you told, right? It is the correct answer. That is running, walking,
walking,
jumping. All these are the examples of gross motor skills. And Sana, what is early and late maturity? The age.
For girls, it is before 8.
Very good.
For boys, it is before 9.
Before 9. So what is early maturity? The definition. Early maturity. Simple, right? As the name says,
The mature, some matures early.
yeah, the
That is
children who
known as
matures early. In the case of girls, who mature before 8 is called as early maturers, and in boys who mature before 9 is called as early mature boys. Okay, I hope it's clear. Reina, what about late maturers?
Those who mature late.
Those who mature late. What about the age? In girls, it is? Try, Reina. Let it be wrong. Just try.
After 15
After?
or 15 or
After?
15,
No. Reduce some more ages.
14,
No, it's for boys. In
30,
girls. One more. Reduce one more.
10.
No, 30. In
30.
girls, those who have no signs of menstruation. Okay, our first menstruation is called as menarche.
Okay.
Okay, so there is no signs of menstruation after 13 years of age is called as late mature girls. Okay, 13 years. Is it clear, Reena? After 13. And Sana, what about the late mature boys, the age?
14.
14. Okay. So one more question. The last topic we learned, that is we have individual differences. Everyone is unique in this world, right? We have some individual differences, like everything. We have some differences. What is the reasons for these differences? There are two reasons. What are they, Reina? The two reasons for individual difference.
Heredity and environment.
Heredity and
Environment.
environment. So, what are the environments, Anna? In your life, what is your environment?
The surroundings.
Surroundings.
For example,
compared
school,
with your life, your
family,
surroundings are
school, family,
family, then school, then
then
one more. school, then family. Your friends is an environment, right? Your friend circles is an environment. Your neighbors is an environment. Okay, is it clear? Okay. So give an example for heredity, Reina. Heredity.
Like tall, short, then hair color.
Compare with your parents. You told earlier, right? The shape of your face is similar to whom?
My mother.
Mother. It is because of the
Hair like
passing of that genes from your mother to you. That is called as heredity. Okay. Is it clear?
yes, ma'am.
Any doubts?
No, ma'am.
So these 3 chapters are there for your examination. Okay. We finished the chapter 3. The chapter 1 is about introduction. Chapter 2 is understanding the self. And chapter 3 is biological and physical changes. In biological and physical changes, we learned about primary sex characteristics and secondary sex characteristics, right? What is primary sex characteristics? That is directly involved with reproduction. Our vagina, penis, testis, all these are primary sexual characteristics. And then secondary characteristics, which means not directly involved with reproduction, like our breast development, hip area development, okay, the pubic hair formation, all these are secondary sex characteristics.